Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to one more episode of ServiceNow Pe Charcha, along with my co-host Ravi. I know it's after a very long time because of some issues, because of some work, I was not able to conduct this. But many people were asking, and we thought let's start. Okay, once again. So welcome, Ravi, to
Thanks, Gopi.
ServiceNow Pe Charcha again. Okay. So what do you think we start with?
So, as the market trend right now, OP, we should be starting with AI agent, where we will going to showcase in long run, not in a complete. This will be a complete series, I guess, correct?
Yes.
So, yeah, so we are gonna see how we can implement AI agent in a service now, whether it is in PDI. PDI has some challenges, OP, so we can leverage outside third party, but the concept remains the same. So that's one. We can start with agentic AI, how it works in ServiceNow, and
Okay.
features around it. And then slowly we can progress alongside with all the demos which we are planning for the upcoming videos, upcoming podcast.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
So let's start today with some very basics. Understand some common questions, and let's see, maybe on next week we show something on screen as well, configure certain AI agents in ServiceNow or maybe in outside as you mentioned.
Yeah.
Let me share my screen. I have a small document which I have prepared. Let me know when you are able to see it.
Yes, I can see. Okay.
Okay. Okay, let's start with a very basic, like what are AI agents?
Yeah.
So basically I have added some definitions here. It's a kind of a smart assistant inside ServiceNow that can understand a request, plan step, and perform actions to achieve the goal. It uses agentic AI, which means it can reason, choose the tool, and finally adjust its plan instead of just following a fixed script. So it's a very simple but very powerful definition which we see here. Okay, we manage it all through AI Agent Studio and ServiceNow. So there are few things like it is not just a execution of a fixed script. Okay, and it is not
Yeah.
just a code which is running on the backend. It is thinking, it is reasoning, it is understanding, and then choosing. Okay, and finally achieving the goal. So this is what an AI agent. Can you add something here?
Yeah, so OP, what I feel is if you see the definition, it is more than enough to understand in a layman term. But
Right.
let's suppose uh, you have to do a work, so you have to restart your PC. So suppose you are not available at home. So your AI will agent will do for you. We are not talking about traditional AIs that use only prompting. Here, prompting plus AI can actually do a work, which call as a orchestration. So basically, imagine a world where AI does not assist you. It's plan, it decide, and then it will execute accordingly. That's what that definition is all about. So it breaks the execution in smaller steps, and then it execute accordingly.
So yeah, because basically it is thinking. That's what it is, reasoning and thinking. These are the few important things which are making it different from traditional AI systems.
Yeah, before you go further, OP, I would like to quickly share my screen to show one diagram which people can understand. If you can allow me
Yeah, yeah.
to share this,
Just a minute.
yeah, then we can switch to the other questions. So these are the most typical question asked in interviews, guys, which you can think. What are AI agent? How you can leverage agent in your service now?
Yeah, you can share now, I think.
No, I think you have to make me
Okay,
host
let me. Okay,
or
I have to make
co-host.
you host. Okay, just a minute.
Now let me try now.
Yeah.
Is this visible? This picture?
Yes, yes, I can see
Okay.
it.
Now, if you see this diagram, guys, uh, this is me, or this is you, or this can be anyone in your ServiceNow ecosystem. So generally what happen is, you have placed a request. This is normal agent like chat bot, or it could be virtual agent, or it could be a human. Now how AI come into picture? Whatever the natural conversation we call as a NLU, or natural language understanding, which you have given it to the agent, the AI agent come into picture that actually check and do a orchestrator. Orchestrator means act according to the need of the language. So for example, you are writing, I need to restart the laptop. So what are the important skills you want to deploy? So see, it break down into skills, flow, data, and agent to perform an action. So agent is, you can say, a one-stop shop to think, to execute, to translate your language, and to work according to the need of your language, and then it creates an action for you. So the action plan is to restart the PC or restart the server or whatever you think of. Go to the service now and bring the data. All this can be done by the AI agent. It's an agent that think and perform the activities. AI was only giving you the prompting, the
Mm-hmm.
legacy way of AI. But now it's not the same. It's doing which you required and perform an action. So this diagram pretty much will be clear, OP, to everyone. So yeah,
Yes, it's
I'll
pretty
hand
much
over to you.
clear. Now let's. Can you give me one example of what AI agent like in ServiceNow can do?
Yes, for example, you have I'm talking about, let's say GPT, and suppose I'm using a model 4.0 or 5.0, which is the latest one. Now here you created an agent,
Mm-hmm.
and that agent, okay, suppose this is ServiceNow. That
Okay.
agent you are calling through REST API, from ServiceNow to REST API. And this agent will come to ServiceNow, and I have created a catalog where people are asking, I need to request a laptop. So this agent will suggest you list of all those laptop which is present in your system. So you are giving a command, suggest me a laptop through a command, through a NLU. An agent is going to your table on which catalog is stored, like maintain item table, suggest you list of all those catalog to be shown. So this is what high powerful AI is. It's not only this agent can even, you can say, resolve the incident by checking the past data, what has happened in the past for the same ticket. So it is more powerful than Now Assist. Now Assist is just prompt based. It can prompt, it can give a summarization, but if you give the summarization to agent, suppose you are using Now Assist or any other AI tool. So if you give a summarization, agent will act, create his orchestrator, creates his own information, analyze it, and then go to the service now and perform the actions. So this is how powerful this agent is all about.
Yes. One example I want to share, like very basic duplicate CIs. In any
Yeah.
CMDB, we have a number of duplicate CIs, right? But we can use now AI agents to find out a duplicate CI on regular basis and do remediation tasks on their behalf, and finally delete the one which is duplicate or inactivate that one. So this depends on us. So it's a
Yeah.
very simple thing, which is, duplicate CI is hampering the CMDB a lot. And when we do this thing, it is quite time consuming, because if a CMDB is now, very big, it is quite challenging to find all the duplicate CIs. Even ServiceNow has some out of box things, but to get rid of it completely, we can have our AI agent ready, and we can define it, we can add actions to that, and then finally it will find the duplicate CIs and create remediation task, and then finally notify the application owner or CI owner that this particular CI was duplicate, and we have taken care of it. So these are the small things which are kind of repetitive, but still very, very important for any decision making in CMDB or any other thing. So we can use such like this.
Yeah.
One more question come to my mind, like
You
what
can share
is
this.
yeah, sure. What is one thing people usually get wrong about AI agent? What do you think, Ravi?
The first thing first, it comes to our mind is, if you talk about PDI, in terms of PDI, if you wanted to ask, or in generalization.
No, no. In general, for AI agent, what are the wrong assumptions people have
That
in their mind?
it can read your data and it can cause a security constraint. But I wanted to make it clear, OP, here, the agent which you create is highly secure because you use token based authentication or any auth 2.0 or basic authentication. So you are already creating a user, authentication user, or you are creating a token base, and then you are giving that token to AI. So AI work is to just come to a system and do the command. It's not carry the data to the third party tool. If you have a full control on it, and you have a firewall also. So the most bad assumption is it can read the data and it can cause a data loss.
And one more thing, people, usually thinking that when I am an agent, now again this powerful agent is there and it is doing a hell lot of things. It is
Job.
not sleeping and it is taking my job. So what do you say about this type of? And I am getting a lot of questions in my YouTube channel. I think you also are getting few things
E-
related to that.
So
So
AI agent.
will this agent?
Not at all.
Uh,
Not at all. You are the one who is creating an agent. It is not gonna take your job because agent cannot do the configuration as of now till in service now today. Maybe down the line 10 years it is very advanced, then it can do it, but not at all. You are getting an agent according to the need of the project or need of the requirement. They cannot perform all the configuration which you are doing, and it costs license, by the way. So every agent which you are deploying is cost you certain tokens. Again, I would like to share my screen, OP, if you give me the
yeah, yeah.
access. Yeah.
We have to find a way by which I should not make you every time host.
I
You
think
should be a
co-host it
co-host,
away. Yeah.
but I don't see it here. Why it's
Go to
only
code section on my name.
no, no. I am saying make host, but in one go I cannot make you a co-host. Not sure why. Okay, no
Okay.
problem.
Now let me
Let's
share
do
my
it like
screen
this.
back.
Yes.
I would like to show you an open platform. This is GPT 4. I think 4.0 or 5.0, latest one. You can notice every AI comes with a budget.
Hmm.
So just think on this. Just for remediating duplicates, yeah, you are spending $120. Like this, there could be 100 use cases. Your company is never gonna spend that much amount. One more thing. If you
Right.
see the assistants which I have created, just a minute, let me make it little. You can see these are the agent which can come to your service now after API integrations. This is what auto select catalog item. Come to
Right.
your service now and do the activities. And apart from that, you have an API key which is securely, this is secure, and this is gonna be expired based on when you have last use. And when, sorry, this is last use is for this AI agent. I have used other AI agent also. So point here is, which I'm trying to say is, everything comes with a use case, and every use comes with a cost.
Right.
So if you, in general, if you write Ravi, RAVI, each token counts, and every token comes with a budget. So it's not gonna take your job, because if
It's
one CI
too
remediation is gonna
costly.
take 120, it's too costly. It's too
Yes.
costly.
So I think people are now relaxed. You can think this is a kind of intern which is sitting right by you, and to just share your workload, you asked you asked that agent to do the repetitive task, which you think can be easily handled by by a kind of intern.
Exactly. If you see OP here, for 5.1, they are giving 5 lakh limit.
Hmm.
Means RAVI, 4 token is gone. So if you write a big line of a code or prompt, see how easily it can cross the limit. For
Right.
each request, 500. So it depends on what is your budget limit. And by default, the budget, okay, let me just show you something. If I can, billing, you can see I have $4.98.
Hmm.
So just by creating a catalog, I have already spent $0.2. Just by giving a prompt, I need a catalog item. So you can see how costly it is, but it is better than other AI that are too costly. So
Right.
it all comes on the cost level. Okay, nothing
Right.
else.
Right. Great. Yeah. Okay.
Stop sharing now. make you
Yeah,
host.
yeah. Just a minute. So now let's move to the next thing here. I think people have understood now what is agentic AI, or sorry, AI agent, and what all things are associated with it.
Okay.
Various question we discussed. Now, second thing, and how it is different for a normal chatbot or workflow. So as we discussed previously, it is not predefined completely. It can think and take actions. Previously, what was that? It's a complete, under predefined dialogue and fixed flows. But it is not like this. AI
Yeah,
agent
yeah.
is a goal driven. It understands users' intent and decide and take actions accordingly. You don't only script, you don't only script every single step. You define the goal and boundaries, and the agent figure out the path within those boundaries. Okay, so it is working beyond boundaries, but in our workflows, in our scripting, it is doing what exactly we are doing, what exactly we are scripting for that. Yes, Ravi.
No, no, that exactly
And any
says.
example you want to give here?
No, I wanted to add only one point. See, like traditional AIs perform a specific task or predefined task, guys. Like using a structural data, which you are giving. Let's say I need a laptop request. So it can analyze the pattern, it give you the outcome. But agentic AI, on the other hand, integrate multiple small agent to think and move ahead. So traditional chatbot is not thinking. Whatever you are giving, it's providing the information. But agentic AI together think, make a decision, and adjust your scenarios and give the output back. That's what, and it's all use LLM model.
Yes,
So
LLM. Yep.
yeah. So they use LLM to improve the suggestions, think on it, and then act accordingly. Like right now, ChatGPT is using LLM, which
Right.
give you the answer. If you talk to him in any language, it can talk to you in that language, and it can sense what you are talking. Even when you ask after 100 days also, they will ask you, okay, on that day you were talking about this, let's solve this issue. So yeah,
Okay, great. Again, the third question is same. Why should the ServiceNow professional care? So
you already
it is the
covered.
same question,
Yeah.
like it's a kind of junior assistant to you. Okay. And now last question is the structure, high level structure of ServiceNow AI agent. So basically, we start with these are the few things which are included in this structure: instruction, then we have tools, then we have triggers, that is the entry point, and finally we have the planning and orchestration, as you mentioned, and the last thing is guardrail and governance. So let's take each and everything. First of all, instructions, brain, natural language description of agent's role, goal, behavior, and rule. Anything you want to add here?
No, that makes sense because it's an instruction to your NLUs only, and then agent role and act accordingly. OP. So that's perfect.
Yeah, how much impact natural language has on this AI agents? What do you think if we do not use natural language, what will happen?
So AI is trained in such a way that all your humanized text or all your natural text has to be go through a dedicated search engine process. For example, if you don't use ChatGPT or if you don't use any AI tool, OP, if you go to Google and search Facebook or what is how to write a glide record. So you are writing always a natural text, and the search suggestion was showing up to 100 pages. So if your natural language should be much descriptive in order to get your agent work exactly what you need. So natural language become very important. If you just search Facebook on Google, OP, you will see hundreds of pages which we don't require. We only need first page, correct? So why the search is suggesting that much? Because that is something which is taken care by our AI that pick the exact thing what you require. So in natural language is needed for sure. You can
Yeah,
add
I
to that.
think, the main intention here is to reach to the masses. And you and me, we are just utilizing it to build some solution, but it will be more effective. And the main purpose is here so that it will help regular people do their work. And
Exactly.
regular users, terminal users who are sitting in their office, they do not have technical mindset. They just want their work to be done, and the best way they can do that by asking simple natural language questions, right?
Exactly.
By
Exactly.
interacting natural language. So that's why this is the main intention here. And right, so we have to, everything is dealing here natural language, things are be applied, and agent is understanding it and then providing response after all the technical things behind the scene, giving you a simple response what you have asked for.
Exactly.
Then we have the hands, that is tools. So agent can take flow designer, integration, REST API, and search knowledge where knowledge, creating and updating records. So basically, here we are talking about all the ServiceNow capabilities that are there to support or to take actions. Okay, and I think flow designers are there to do small tasks. So in a
Yeah.
particular AI agent, there are various flow designers like which are to find the CI. If we talk about that CI duplication, find the CI which are duplicate and then update those CIs. So this is what we are talking about. Anything you want to add?
So this is kind of orchestration, Gopi, like what thing you can act on it, like cognitive brain which we have. So this tool like flow integrations, REST API, this is add-on to the agent that can leverage these features and act accordingly to the NLUs, like a multi-model function you can say they can do. So it's create a decision making. These tools, yeah,
Yes. Third point is triggers. That is the entry point.
yeah, that
It
is
means
entry point. Yeah.
from where we start this AI agent. So in ServiceNow, there are various ways. You can start it by virtual agent. It means you just open virtual agent and ask the question, and in returns, the virtual agent will suggest you something that, okay, you are facing issue with your laptop. Okay, yes. So do you want me to create an incident on your behalf? In that case, if I say yes, then obviously virtual agent start the uh, AI agent that is taking care of all these things like creating an incident, analyzing the past trends, and then suggesting certain solutions based on what problems you have described, and
Yeah.
doing some actions like creating a flow if they think it is a simple regular mistake which people are doing, regular issue which people are facing, or if it is not, then it is transferring or creating a record for some service now real agent so that they can look into it. So something like that, from where we start the AI agent. So it can be from virtual agent, it can be from a chat or a portal, or you can even start it from a particular record.
Yeah, could be prompting also. Yeah, it could be anything. You can
Yeah,
create a
from Now Assist as well.
yeah now assist also. Anything, anything.
Yeah.
Trigger point could be anything.
Then we have the planning part. The agent read the request,
Yeah,
plan multiple steps, call the right tool, and check if the goal is reached. So it's a kind of
exactly.
proper planning which
Yeah,
the agent is doing, and no other virtual agent or uh, any other AI components are doing. So this is one of the thing which is distincting this AI agent from others.
and governance, which I was talking few minutes back.
Mhm.
So governance is always there. So you can limit the data. We can write uh, token-based authentication mode enablement so that the data will be secure within the platform.
Yes, and in order to have a complete control over this, it should not go
Yeah,
beyond the control. It's an agent, but it should not update things with it should not, and it should not take every decision by its own. So for that, we
yeah,
have to define certain guide rails or guardrails so that safety and access, all these things should be taken care of,
yeah. That's
right?
true.
So for example, let me give you one example. In case of duplicate CI as well, so we generally do not prefer to delete the CI or delete the record, and that's what we should request. So that's what we should add as a guide rail, that if you find a record which is misleading or something like that, you should report it to us. You should report it to certain users, so or persons who are looking after that particular process, not just delete the record unintentionally. So these are the certain guardrails which we can add, and by this we can have more control on AI agent work.
Yeah.
Great. So I think for this session we are done. Uh,
Yeah,
this is
so
for
guys, don't
today's.
feel like it is full of theory. So first video was like to make you understand how agent look like and how what are the common questions asked in interviews. But from the next class, we'll make sure that we will have something to show you on how to build an agent, whether it is within ServiceNow platform or outside ServiceNow platform.
Yes, we'll try to have certain implementation thing right on the screen, and we'll show you how an agent is working properly, how effective it is, and we will show certain wrong things as well, like if we do not have, if we do not add guardrails or something, then what impact negatively it will have on the instance or on the data. So we'll show both type of things there. So I think this will be better. So let's meet everyone on next Sunday, right, Ravi? We'll
Yeah,
have
next Sunday.
something to show.
Yep.
You have anything to say before we wind up?
No, I have something to show. As I've discussed.
Your voice is breaking.
Yeah, so I have something to show, OP, if you can give
Okay,
me a
great.
second.
Yes, yes, I'll do it.
Not related to AI, but you
That's
mentioned
okay.
about duplicate CI, correct?
Right, right.
Wanted
Just a
to,
minute.
there's a plugin, if you remember, Chrome extension which I have built.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you see, this is my ServiceNow instance, and this I have already discussed in one of the other podcast also, and on my video also. Sorry. Just wanted to show you this is not completely built by code. This is something which is built by AI also. The $4.58 which I'm spending
Mm-hmm.
is extension which I have built. Okay.
Okay,
The
great.
extension name is live CI tracking. Okay.
Okay.
Now what it does is this is Chrome extension. This is live. If you go to Chrome store here, just search here live CI tracking, live CI tracking. You will get this extension which is created by me one and
Amazing.
a half,
Great.
3 months back. It talks
Okay.
about what CI duplicate, what is the upstream and downstream, and then if I show you what are the key features is mentioned about it. Okay, now let me just show you how it works. So for example, this is the instance CI. If I open this CI, only for the first time, you have to provide the credentials here because I don't store the credentials under the Chrome store like SNUtil do store. Because SNUtil without giving username and the password, how is able to use this now? Just think on this.
Hmm.
Here, if I click on this, it shows me which table we are. So it's maybe MySQL instance, but this is SID 43048. Now, when I click on load dependency, it asks me for password just for the first time because it takes the session password. So I'm gonna give the password. Obviously, I'm gonna reset after this because it's gonna be live.
Yes, yes.
Click on submit. Yeah. So if you click on load dependency, it will show you this is not a duplicate CI. It has a relationship with CMDB MySQL. So you can see everything is getting shown up. Upward relationship was only one and downward relationship. And if I only downward relationship, for example, so this is my PC called Shreya, and this PC has another dependency. Get it loaded. Page is still not loaded. Service now is slow.
Yeah, this generally demo instance is slow.
Yeah, PDI is slow only. Just wanted to show. Okay, meanwhile it is coming up. I wanted to show here. You can notice it give you a script also, OP, where you can copy this script or you can copy this script and you can write, you can just go to the background script and see how many relationships it is creating. If you
Okay.
copy, just go to the background. And here for loading the dependency, I am calling a agent, by the way. Okay.
Okay.
Agent is going to my CMDB table and check the relationships. Oh, this PDI is very, this instance is pretty much slow, or my internet is my.
No,
So
it is generally like this in daytime.
meanwhile, let me click on this and load dependency. See, possible duplicate also it is showing, and the score is 20%. So this IPs there may be more than two. You can see which
Okay.
IP matches. So there are many things over here. Even you can export as a JSON. So if I click on export as a JSON, a download is gonna be happen. And just open this. See what is the upstream, which relationships with society, and what are the downstream.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. So this level of helps AI agent is making. If I run the script, what relationship is showing up with the societies? You can change the society to display name dot name. You can do.
Yeah, yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And then it will give you the name Shreya with this PC. So here what I did is I deployed a agent, that is when I click on CI health load dependencies, going to the computer table and check how many possible relationship it has, and whether this is duplicate relationship or orphan relationship or any broken relationships also, like a stale CIs or an orphan CIs which has a broken parent. Everything it is showing up with all the details.
So you have
Yeah.
written an agent for this. Where
Yeah,
is that
this
agent?
4.0 which I showed you here.
Okay, in ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Open AI.
And yeah, this is the top one, demo agent. This one, my agent.
Okay.
Yeah. And along with us, you need there's a policy for Chrome extension that you need to pass all possibility. You are not storing user data, and once published, and I'd like to show you one comment which one person is doing. You will be surprised. OP. Let me
Mm-hmm.
show you where's the comment section. Comment rating. If you go to the rating, a person is asking, was deleted? Oh, I guess. Oh no, we have a lot more. See, this person is asking, unfortunately, the script copy from my end does not work on client script. My question is, if he is good in ServiceNow, glide record will work in client script.
Yeah, just
Okay,
leave it.
that's what. So what I'm trying to say is, whatever the data which we are gonna gather is always on the server side. So you have to play around with server side to fetch the data through agent also. Here, client script is not at all considered for any AI agent. We always deal with data.
Right.
Yeah,
He's trying to run this code in client
a
script.
client script. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
okay. He'll learn. So in
No, no.
next session, he'll learn.
Yeah, why I put this point, because data is always on the server side, whether it is
Right.
AI data or agentic data. So never try to use in the client side.
Right. Right. Great extension. And
That's all.
anyone can say that no AI agent can do this type of things without a human agent guiding him to do so, right? So
Exactly.
people should be focusing on learning, not on this all these shout outs of AI and AI job taking and all of that. Okay, great, Ravi. Thank you so much for demonstrating that. And hopefully in the next video, uh,
Yeah, sure.
will show one
Deal.
live example, and I will also try to create one, my first AI agent. Okay, and
Mhm.
see if it is if it works or not. Okay,
Sure.
then let's meet next week. Thank you so much.
Thank you.